Hello, replay viewers. Oh, just crashed on me because it's something interesting. Take 3. Just trying to capture the snow in England. It's just started to snow late in Stoke-on-Trent I'm in. The app probably says I'm in London. I don't know why it keeps saying that. Who's that? Oh, yeah, it's Darby. Yeah, Darby, come in for 5 minutes. Can you come in? Quick. Yeah, she's here. Oh, Darby, the top viewer's in. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. As long as no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Snow! Look how thick it's come down, look. Look. That, that's in a, that's in about, well, it's about an inch. Oh, yeah. It's about that in about 3 hours. Look at that. I thought, look, it's like an ASMR snow scope, Luke. I thought, oh, hope Derby comes on. No traffic, Luke. No. Yeah, I've just had to restart. It's just crashed twice. I think my phone isn't used to having. I think my phone isn't used to having more than. All right. I think it's my phone blowing up, having more than 10 people on. I think it can't cope with all the viewers. Look at this. Yay. Yay. Oh, hey up. Yay. It's so weird because it's like it looks on the ground. It looks okay here, but there's a lot of places where it looks very like it's very slushy. So it wasn't predicted. It's basically been raining. You saw me on my scope earlier when you left me. It was just sort of spitting the rain, and then about 2 hours ago, I was sitting in the car. It's one of them days when you thought I'd just wait for the rain to go off. It was like rain and blowing, like rain and wind at the same time. And I sat there about half an hour just checking my replays and everything. And then I went in the house and my mum says, oh, it's snowing. Look out the window. It's just come from nowhere, this has. There was no snow about 3 hours ago. None at all. Well, I thought I'd just come out because you never know with British weather. It could all be gone for the morning. So I thought I've got to. I feel I'm like a journalist now. It's my duty to document it on Periscope. It's amazing how light it makes. You know, with all the ground being white, how much lighter it feels. You can feel like it's all the lights reflecting off the floor. It feels a lot lighter. Yay! Yeah, I mean, not. Yeah, no. It must be a lot. It must be like some extra lighting. Look at this on the plants. How cool! Look. Yay. I feel like I'm in Colorado. All this snow. You sent some of your snow over. You sent some of your snow over. This is where we just got looked for it. Oh wow, how nice it looks! All the trees are white. Look, looks like a Christmas. Looks like a Christmas card. Ta-da. Oh, yeah. I've just had a little walk around my block. I don't think we'll see many, but I just walked around my. I just stick to. I thought I'd stick to the main roads, and we live by the gritting depot. So usually the gritters are out before the snow comes if it's been predicted. So this isn't very good if obviously the council aren't on the ball, because this is usually what happens. Is obviously the snow comes before the gritters are aware of it. They usually watch the forecast, and I'd usually see gritters by now before it comes. So this is usually when it all gets. This is usually when the whole country will grind to a halt tomorrow morning. Now. Yeah. Oh, I've got my new coat on though. I've got my new fancy coat on. where I've got a hood on it. I've gone to like a fancy coat. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a yeah, it's a proper water resistant coat. I'm just trying to find a nice view in the light. Obviously, I'd like to go across. I'll go straight across there tomorrow morning where the birds are. If the snow's still about tomorrow morning, I'll go do my bird feeding. Yeah, I thought, oh, we've got to go and document this before it all melts and enjoy all the peaceful roads. AMSR with no traffic. Oh, there's a car coming. Oh, I thought we were going to have some peace and quiet. I say it's basically only taxis while we're out. I think they're just taxis. I think. Because I was saying, my mum's just concerned because she got her appointment for a jab tomorrow. So I don't know what's going to go on. She's had an appointment for to go tomorrow. So uh, no, they just ring her up. Obviously, because you're under the doctor's surgeries. You know, the local doctors. They just ring you up and they just say you can have your, you know, you're ready for your jab. Because she's over 80, so she's obviously in the vulnerable category. You know. But I thought, oh, typical. I was just going to put my feet up from that big walk I went today, and I thought, oh, I went, oh no, now the snow's come again. Can't believe it. Yeah, because you'll get everybody watching in England now and say, oh, I haven't got any. It's so it's so localised. You think the whole of England's got it, but it's just localised. We are. What have we done then? Oh, yeah. Sorry for missing any comments. I'm sort of. I was just telling people that I'm not normally out this late. This is just special circumstances when you're out this late. Yeah, I just got the inspiration from Andrew because he sometimes does night walks in Scotland. He's in Galashiels in Scotland. Yeah, let's just shake this tree, see what happens. Yay. Yay. Oh, I've never seen it so thick on the branches. Oh, we've got Mark in. Mark's back again. No, yeah, we're probably going to get we'll probably get the lockdown police on in a minute saying I'm doing 2 walks. You can't resist it. I mean, I've got my press coat on. I have to document the snow. I've got my press pass. Oh, oh yeah, I can write your name in the snow. I think. Hang on. There you are. Wrote your name in the snow. Ugh. Oh, the police have just gone past. Oh, are they stopping? No. I thought they were going to arrest me for writing your name in the snow. Then they just slowed down. I think he was wondering what I was doing. Don't arrest me. If you don't see me for if you don't if you don't see me for a few days, I'll probably in the cell. Oh, oh Christmas. Oh, yeah, nearly back home. I just went on a little round the block thing. I was going to show you that church again, but I think they were just like Christmas lights, you know, and it was lit up at night. I think it was just a Christmas thing. I think it was just a Christmas thing. I think, but yeah, it has come down thick. How thick is it? Let's have a look how thick it is. Yeah, yeah, it's come down about an inch. It's about an inch as fell. It's about an inch. 2 hours. I think it's gone off now. I thought it was coming down heavy when I just come out, and it's gone off now. Oh, all right. Oh, hello. Well, I'm turning before. Hello. Yeah, it's probably usually when usually when you're watching my scopes, you just get out of bed, don't you? That's the normal time. This is unusual for me, so just basically, I just thought, yeah, I just thought I'm just sort of, I'm trying to think of things to get viewers in. You know, I thought, well, I don't usually do late scopes, But I thought when I put the bin out, the bin, I had a little walk around the block and see if I got anybody in. And then I thought, oh, that'll be excuse to do a late scope. But I think it's quite mild because I'm looking at the buildings. I can see big chunks of snow falling off, so I think it's not cold enough for it to stay. It depends how cold it gets tomorrow morning. I can see lumps just falling off the buildings, so as if it's melting. So, oh yeah, I did that for a laugh. Yeah, we went through the coffee drive-through, and I said, let's confuse them, Darby. You put the order in, try and confuse the woman. Right. Oh, I'm glad you've come on. I felt like I was talking to myself before you come on. Oh, hang on. Are you missing any comments? Be aware when trees get too much snow on, the branches can fall. Okay. Are you? Where are you, Baghdad? No, I'm not in Baghdad. It looks like Iraq. Oh, God. Everything is frozen. Are you moderating? Hope you're moderating these comments. You don't want any strange late night comments. Yeah. I know. Get your blocking finger for anything inappropriate. This car's covered anyway. Look, the car's covered. Windscreen. Oh, right. Yeah, it was just going to be a short and sweet walk, but yeah, that I was just going to say, Darby, if you just watch back the replay, what I was just, that walk what I went earlier on. I was obviously, yeah, I did. Yeah, I was talking for a DJ Extreme thing. I was talking to that chap for a bit, and then my scope just sort of crashed on its own. It just finished. When you're walking along, it just finished. So he probably wondered where I'd gone. I was just talking to him, and then obviously the screen had gone blank. I was just asking this lady who was walking the dog where about I was because I was a bit disorientated. And I looked at my phone, and the app had finished. As if I pressed stop on the scope. So I don't know what went on. Oh, it is tiring walking in the snow. I'm out of breath. Hear me huffing and puffing a bit. Yeah, it was weird when we were talking to him at first, and then he just said a few words, and you could just hear that Scottish twang coming through. Yeah, yeah, I've taken a few breaths. This car's got some snow on it. Crikey. Yeah, snow. Oh, yeah, I know I need a hot drink. I've had me hot, what do you call it? I've had me Ruby a bit earlier on. Yeah. I say it's coming to a funny time where they're saying it was going to have a jab. Probably always the Mini covered in snow. Mini, can you tell it's still? Can you just tell it's still a Mini? I forgot about this Mini up here. I think there's somebody who lives here, so we can keep using this. We can keep using this as the default Mini. Look at all the snow on the bonnet. Look at that. Do you ever get your car covered up like that? Oh, get your scraping thing ready. Right. Hello from Spain. Hello from Spain. Hello. The app being shut down. Any comments I'm missing? Hang on. I'm just looking where I'm walking. Hang on. I might be missing a few comments. Just trying to walk in the snow. I'm getting some exercise. Oh. Yeah, they've had snow in Spain, haven't they? I've seen it. It was on the news last week. And they've got some, obviously, they usually get high up in the mountains, in the mountain areas. But they're having it in like the town centre, like the middle of a town. Everybody's digging themselves out. Oh, yeah, he's a car negotiating the snow, yeah. See which way he's going. Oh, yeah. I'm just trying to go where the streets are lit. It's so awkward, though. I know, I'm losing my mind. I know, well, I think he might. It's a bit like probably what Andrew does. I don't know how long he's done his late walks, but I mean, I've never done late walks. It's just, there's been like, at the moment, there's just a lot of rubbish on the TV, so she says it's snowing, so I said, oh, yeah, yeah, I'm up till 3 a.m. anyway, so I thought, well, obviously the trouble is everything I do is about Periscope. I mean, all my life I've never done this. I've never come out and filmed the snow. It's just obviously thinking about Periscope content all the time, isn't it? I think it's something to film. Yeah, yeah. Well, I said to myself, if we have any more snow, I'm going to go try going out when it was snowing. Because before, when it snowed, I just got up to it and it had already snowed, and the snow had gone off, So I thought I'd just go out and document me walking in it while it's still snowing, and try to pick the streets where there's some bright lights. Where we can. Yeah, I was going to show you that church. I've got that used to showing you that local church, what was lit up, but I think it was a Christmas thing. I don't think. Well, I'm assuming it's a Christmas thing. It could be just that they turn it off earlier. They might perhaps turn it off at 10 o'clock or something. Yeah, it could be an all-round thing. Oh, yeah, it could be an all-round thing. I just think, why isn't it on? But it probably won't leave it on all night. Yes, what basically happened was I went on that walk, and DG Extreme was with me, and basically I had in my mind I was trying to get to like a nature park. I forgot the name of it now, but there's like a nature park that's next to the canal. So I kept walking and thought, where's this nature park? Like I said, somewhere, it's got a name, I can't think where it is now, but it's like a park next to the canal. Uh, Somewhere you can walk and there's waterfalls and stepping stones and like nature type things. But what happened was the weather got worse. And obviously, what happened with the canal, it's hard to explain in verbal. But basically, I thought the canal was going to be a straight line. But it's basically like a figure of eight. So basically, when you were on and we were all talking, it's like a main road that goes to Endon, and we basically went under the main road, come round on ourselves, and then come back under the main road. And at that point is where it started raining heavy. Obviously, it must have been like a big loop. So it must have gone. I went under the main road, I think while you were on, and then did the big loop, and it come back to the main road. And I thought, oh, this isn't where I want. And obviously, I'd had enough by then because the weather was getting worse. So I thought, well, I've got to that point, and that took about 2 hours. I think that was a bit over me. That was a bit. I think it was nearly 2 hours before I got back to the road. But obviously, if I do that again, I'll know how long it takes now, and I might get dropped off perhaps a bit closer. Because obviously, it took about 40. Yeah, it took about 40 minutes to walk from my house to the canal. You see, so I'll have to take that into account. And yeah, yeah. Well, oh yeah, it was fine. It was. We were all talking, and then I got a bit disorientated, and I knew there wasn't going to be any canal boats along there because um, when I got to a point, if you look on the replay, there's a bit when obviously the canal's blocked, where they've obviously got all sort of machinery. It's all like cordoned off, so no boats can pass through there anyway. They're having some maintenance done, I think. So I knew so for the time being, we won't see any boats on that water. Right. Let me just get my breath back just so I'm standing in the middle of the road with no traffic. Let's just enjoy the silence for a few seconds. But it's not snowing. Yeah, at least we have a bit of variety in British weather anyway, so you can't really grumble. You know it's going to get nicer. I suppose you don't want the same weather all year round anyway. But I had a few connection issues a bit earlier on, which I thought was strange around a town centre. Oh, anyway, can you actually? What'll help is Derby. Just ask what the weather forecast is in Stoke and see what they say. Let's have a look. Yeah, just try the forecast. Yeah. That's what it said. I couldn't tell what she was saying then. All right, hang on. Let me just, I've just found some snow what nobody's trod on. Hang on. I'm just writing your name again. Yeah, look. There you go. You've been to England, yay. Yeah. And then tomorrow morning, everybody's going to say, "Why does it say Derby in the road?" I like this. I'm crunching the snow. Look, my feet are the first feet to come down the street. Look, crunch, crunch. Kathy, hang on. Let's do it on the bit. Oh, hang on, hang on. No. People are going to wonder what I'm doing if they come out. Oh, people are going to think I'm losing my mind what I'm doing. Hang on. There you are. Kathy was here. Right. Right, let's go do some more crunching. Oh, nobody's been down the street yet. Can you hear the crunching? Hang on. Crunch, crunch. Are you having something nice, did you say, with your food? You having something nice? Oh, all right. Yeah. I went to KFC last night, but I don't have the stuff that's got like skin and bone. I have the I don't know if I have to stop shouting. I forgot how late it was. Turn whisper. No, I have what's called a flaming wrap. Do you have those in your KFC? Yeah, it's basically like a chicken, a chicken piece, like just wrapped up in like a tortilla with lettuce and spice sauce. Yeah, flaming. They've been off the. Oh, hang on. They've been off the menu for ages because they were having like a basic menu. But what's weird, Darby, is I went through KFC. I went through KFC drive-through, and they said you can still go in the store inside for pickup, but McDonald's have decided to shut their inside bit. So McDonald's is just like a drive-through and like pick up outside. You know what you've ordered on the app, like they don't want you to go in the store. So there's obviously different rules. You see, they're all doing it. Yeah, I know. I'm just putting Darby in charge of the comments. I'm just watching where I'm walking. I don't want to break my neck if I miss any comments. Hang on. And I didn't really want to be out this late, but I think the snow's gone off now, so I'll make my way home now slowly. So yeah, I'm just going down this steep bank. Hang on. I should have. You can see how thick it is on that bonnet. Look, like about 2 inches thick. I think a lot of people are going to wake up to this tomorrow. I've already had my excitement. All the kids will. I know all the kids will get up to it tomorrow and think, "Well, it's snowing. I haven't got to go to school." Because that's what Americans always say, "Snow day," don't they? They cancel schools a lot when there's snow. I don't think how ours will be cancelled. Well, the thing is, yeah, but the thing is, it's like health and safety, Derby. I mean, I remember when I was young, we used to have to walk to school in the snow. But it's all health and safety now. They just think of the health and safety of everybody slipping, don't they, and putting a claim in. So it's all this health and safety, it's all this like sort of health and safety and claim culture now, isn't it? So they just do it for stop people claiming if they fall over in the playground or something. Ugh. Yeah, just go back to the main road. I know I'm gonna have hot. Trouble is, I don't want anything with caffeine in this late at night. So, what I usually have is what I usually have is like Ribena. Do you have Ribena? Like a blackcurrant cordial. It's called Ribena. Yeah, it's just like a blackcurrant cordial. You know, like a squash where you add water to it. You know, but they basically do like what's called a winter spice, and it's like a Christmas flavour, and you can serve it hot. It's like mini. Hang on, there you are, mini. There's a snowy mini. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah. So hopefully I'm not missing any comments. I've just been like giving me spiel, then it got cut off. I was just letting people know to follow Derby and Roland and myself. We're all doing sunsets and sunrises and nature scopers. Because I thought I might get some new viewers in late. You see, so I've just told them all about Periscope and Haps and YouTube and make sure they follow Derby Jones. She does nice sunsets and sunrises. The lady talking now. Make sure you give her a follow. Uh, she's in Colorado and I'm in the UK, so we have a bit of a time difference. Oh, oh it's fun. Oh yeah, I'm getting that good. I can even see minis with snow all over them. Look, mini. They are. There's even one with snow all over it. Oh. Yeah, so you can hear it like dripping from the trees. So I don't know if that's a sign it's melting already. You can hear it all like dripping from the trees. No, it's gone off now. It's gone off. Yeah, I say you could go through the park. You see, they don't lock the gates. Look, you can see the gates are open. Yeah, the gates. You could just walk through the park if you felt like it. Yeah, but I think this is about the third time I've walked around it late at night. Oh, yeah, I wish the snow had come a little bit early. Then there'd been a few little corner shops open, but even they've all shut at 11 o'clock, so it's very quiet. Don't look like. I mean, the problem is with like the weather; it's all over the place. Obviously, Andrew, I thought you think that the whole UK usually. Sometimes I think that's years ago. The whole UK would have it, but it's so random now. And I watched the forecast; it didn't say any snow. Obviously, Scotland's had some, and then a lady who lives lady who lives about 40 miles away. She had snow a few days ago, so it's just working its way around. Yeah. Trouble is, this is where you can look for animal prints. Look, what's that animal? All these prints. Look, I'll, I'll be trying to work out all these prints are. Look, are they a wild animal? Are they a dog or a cat or a duck? Yeah. Oh, I was watching a program last night about that program I was watching. Oh, I watched the program. Do you get sort of channels like Discovery? You know, in America, Discovery and that National Geographic. They had a new series. They had a new, yeah. There was a new series, and it was introduced by Lawrence Fishburne. Him who's been the Matrix. You know, Lawrence Fishburne, that the dark-skinned actor. You know. Uh, uh, oh yeah, somebody out with a Greta. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, and basically it was doing. It's a bit like Unsolved Mysteries. Remember Unsolved Mysteries, where they tell you about something from the past that they've never solved. And whether you've been American, you can probably think of the. I can't think of the name, but it was that chap in the '60s where he was on a plane and he sort of jumped out the plane and took a big pile of money, and they've never solved who it was. Can you remember his name? Somebody jumped out of a plane. He had like a gun, and he was on a plane, and he jumped out the plane with like a bag of money. This plane must have had a lot of money on it. It's probably somebody American will know what I mean. It's apparently a well-known thing that never got solved, and it's this program where they're trying to solve previous problems, you know, like unsolved mysteries, a bit like Robert Stack used to do. Oh, we've got John in. Hello, John. Johnny's in. Oh, man, I've got Johnny in, who's the quiz man. The top quiz man, Johnny's in. I think I missed his quiz earlier. Yeah, that's that. What's it, Derby? I wanted you to follow Johnny, who does them good quizzes. What you don't want to take part, you don't want to take part in. That Johnny's does good quizzes. He does music quizzes. Oh. Yeah, John's the one. You know the little icon at the bottom. Yeah, the icon at the bottom. The little icon where he's got blue hair. The little icon in the bottom left corner. I don't know if you can see your end. All right. Yeah, I think he's he's Johnny Johnny underscore. He does a lot of music quizzes. Here's Johnny. I know you have to say here's Johnny. I have to say that. I know. That was ad lib. That was, you know, when Jack Nicholson put his head through that window. That wasn't in the script for say here's Johnny. He just ad libbed that and left it in the film. That wasn't in the script. Yeah, it looks like it's all melting. There's lots of water running down the road. So yeah, I think it's too mild to stay. Yeah, it's all running. I can see the water all running down the road. I think it's too mild. Yeah, you should get some nice reflections now. I can see it running down the. I can hear it going down the grid. Oh, right. Right, that's it now. Yeah, just turn it a bit longer because you've come on. Have a little bit of a chin wag. Always need an excuse. Always need, always need an excuse to do a late a late walk. Always need an excuse. So, yes, yeah, random bicycle person. Yeah, random bicycle person. Yeah, yeah, that's it now. Yeah, that was it. So I enjoyed my scope. If you check the replay, I think it failed to for me to put it on my YouTube. I think it failed, but it was a good scope. I saw horses and I saw cows and sheep and everything. So yeah, but I'll just have to see if the snows here tomorrow, and then that probably makes some of the. I'll have to think when I'm going to get my exercise. Yeah, just send me a DM when you're free, and then I usually like just. I'd rather just yeah. Basically, I'd rather just like get the thumbs up from you, you know, before I go out, and then I know that you're going to come on. Then you know, if the weather's bad, I'd rather just get. Oh right, right. Yeah, yeah. The problem, yeah. The problem is, you see, is it's come. It's just come a funny time for me mind. Of obviously, I'm running out of all the easy walks, you see, and just when the weather's the weather's turning, I'm just going to like the bottom of my list. You know, I've got all the walks I want to try and leave for when the weather gets better. You know, I'm just starting to experiment with a few of the experiment with a few of the walks that are a bit further down the list. You know, but I'm glad I've been on that. I'm glad I did that canal bit because I feel like I know where I'm going now. So we can do that. Oh, no, I'm just realising now how out of breath it makes you walking in the snow. Yeah, you don't really want. Hello, Marco. The trouble is, you don't really want cardiovascular exercise at midnight, do you? This is a problem. Yeah, getting there. Yeah, it's yeah, yeah, yeah. I know I better get back before my carriage turns back into a pumpkin, haven't I? Got to be home for midnight. Oh no. Yeah, it's my local pub, Derby. It's still lit up, wasting electricity. Look. Yeah, it's named after your animal. Look. That's my local. That's my local pub. Look. Yeah. I wonder if they've got a cat on that too. Oh, I can't see the cat. Yeah, I thought they'd have turned the lights off. We get a bit of wasted electricity having the lights on all night. Especially saving the planet, leaving the lights on all night. Yes, I think. Did you? I say Johnny will probably know about that because he's a music expert. That song, Johnny, if he's listening, is Johnny still in? That song I was on about when I went on my walk today. It's that song called "Lying in the Arms of Mary," and the first few lines are about looking down a valley, and that's basically where I was walking today. The drummer from the band was stopping near to where I did that walk this morning, and that was the first lyric from "Lying in the Arms of Mary," that song from the '70s. Yeah, the first few lines are to do with where I was walking this morning. Right, let me just get my breath back. Yeah, yeah. I say it's. I'm glad I've gone out tennis. I say it's all just turned to slush now, so I don't think it's going to stop. I've just basically, I just basically dragged my shoes out from my walk this morning. They were soaked when I got back home, so I'll have to. I've just dried them and then come out in the snow again. I'll have to start putting. If it stays like this, I'll have to start putting my Wellingtons on. Yeah, I think just when I'm just about to, I'm just doing a new pair of walking shoes. I think all the water's coming in them now. I think that's the problem. I think they're starting to leak in now. They're supposed to be Gore-Tex, but I think when they start wearing, I've even seen some of the sole hanging off the bottom. So I think I've worn them out with these all these sort of 8 months of periscope walks. Well, I just looked on my Apple. I'm going to write them all down. I'm going to tell you how many miles I've done because basically the uh, the uh, the Apple thing tells you your steps. I did about 18. I did about 16,000 steps today. It tells you the steps and the mileage. I'm going to write all the mileage down. I think it started doing my steps though since about the end of August when I had my iPhone, but I've been doing the Android for a few months before that, so I'll just have to do the Apple steps from about the end of August. So when I bought my iPhone, but well, the thing is, I've noticed that online people are doing a lot of challenges, aren't they? Saying, why don't you virtually run from John O'Groats to Land's End, or climb the height of Everest in steps, trying to do a bit of a challenge, you know. Yes, actually, yeah, we'll work that out, yeah, because yeah, that's a good thing. I think I'll work out if I could have walked to you with all this mileage I've done. Yeah, we'll have to work. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I wonder what the halfway point is. Yeah, probably be the middle of the sea, probably. Yeah, yeah, you just give me food for thought. Then I'll do that when I go in. I'll try and work out if I've walked all the way to Loveland yet. Yeah, Marco's in. Yeah, I know Johnny's having a late night. I think I missed his quiz. He does some good quizzes. Scottish chap, I think he is, Johnny. Yeah, because I keep forgetting about that thing at the bottom. You have to be following it. I thought you had to give people super hearts to get your name coming up at the bottom. See, I think that comes up automatically if you're following each other, and it just pops up. Yes. Right. Yeah. So this is yeah. Because the thing is, it's better if I know you're coming on because obviously I can get some things ready to tell you. You know, if you just come on, if you come on like spur of the moment, like now, I know there's things I've got to ask you, but I'll have to keep trying to keep them on a bit of paper, trying to remember everything. Yeah, because I say obviously I don't know with the snow if obviously my mum's going to do a sort of COVID, what's it, what do you call it, my mind's gone blank. What do you have injected? She's having the do for the my mind's gone blank. Remind me what it's called. The injection you have for this COVID. What's it called? The vaccine. Yeah, yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, but obviously you have to see how the weather is, because obviously we're trying to negotiate what she's doing with the car and that, So. Uh, Yeah, I think she's scheduled. Obviously, depending on the weather, I think she's scheduled for about 10:30. I think tomorrow morning, 10:30 UK time. So, uh, yeah, they were just ringing me today and telling about all the sort of possible side effects and everything. So, uh, but I say I don't think I don't know if I mean obviously my mum's. I know they're working for the over 80s now. They're doing the over 70s and that. Slowly working down. But apparently they've said that you should avoid it if you have a lot of allergies. You see, because I have a lot of allergies. So I don't want it cause. I don't want it cause more problems. Without Because I always, my mum always swears that when I had the polio jab when I was 10, you had the polio jab, that I started having asthma symptoms after a week after the polio jab. I started having asthma symptoms. I was gasping. I was on holiday in a seaside town. I was sort of gasping for breath in the middle of the night. So, as if that might have caused something. So I don't. Yeah, but I say I just have a basic red poles. Does he mean the traffic lights at the bottom? There. Yeah. Does he just mean there? Like the traffic signals. Yeah, there's that little red sign there. That means no entry. Well, you can't really tell there. That's like a yeah. That's like a yeah. Anyway, we'll keep moving. Yeah, yeah. I'll go in now. I'll go home now. Right. What I can do, what I can just do is, can I switch this just to audio only? I don't know. I'll think. If you're free, Derby, I'll just restart on an audio only when I get in the house. I think we can just continue just a little bit of a chat in the house. I'll just end this and then I'll start an audio only. uh, when I get in the house. Okay, Darby, thanks for watching, everybody. Finish the scope now. Thanks, Darby. Thanks, Marco. Thanks, Johnny. I'll just see you in a second, Darby. Thanks for watching. Okay, everybody, I'm just going now. Make sure you follow me on all the social medias. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, Facebook. And if you want to support the channel, I'm on buymeacoffee.com/JaceTheWho. This would be much appreciated in this cold weather. Okay, folks. See you on the next one. Bye for now.